You walk into the cafe, tap your card, and grab your $5 coffee. It's an automatic reflex. Then comes the $45 lunch out with coworkers on Wednesday, and the $30 for takeout because you're too tired to cook on Friday. None of these individual charges trigger any alarm bells, but add up the coffee, the lunches, the streaming services, and the monthly gym visit, and you hit a highly specific number, $500, every single month. People who build significant wealth look at that exact $500 figure through a completely different mathematical lens than the average consumer. Overlooking the cumulative total of these daily comforts creates a silent friction in your finances, siphoning off the very capital that would otherwise form your retirement. I know this because my name is Ryan, and I was bleeding $500 a month on pure autopilot before I finally sat down and ran the math. If the rule I'm about to show you changes how you look at your bank account, hit subscribe. My next video breaks down the most effective mathematical strategy to wipe out $10,000 in debt on a low income. We have to move away from letting automatic payments dictate our lives and start treating that monthly $500 as a highly active tool. This graph shows what happens when you invest that money instead. If you invest $500 a month at an 8% return for 30 years, that line climbs to $745,000. Let that graph run another 10 years. By year 40, it balloons past $1.7 million. That is a single number, maintained through a single investing habit across the span of one working career. Yet a massive portion of the population redirects that exact amount of capital toward digital subscriptions they forgot they even signed up for. By combining consistent, minimal capital with the raw mechanics of compound interest, you construct an immense financial safety net out of money you wouldn't have missed anyway. This requires calculating the opportunity cost of your purchases. Opportunity cost is simply the total potential wealth you lose out on when you choose to spend your money on one thing instead of investing it in another. Let's apply that to a typical lifestyle upgrade. A $500 monthly car payment does not actually cost $500. Over 30 years, the true cost of that capital is $745,000. Every time you authorize that payment, you are negotiating a direct trade. You are taking cash straight out of the hands of your retired self to finance your current comfort. Even a $150 dinner out, done just twice a month, equals $3,600 a year. Over 25 years at an 8% return, you are forfeiting $284,000 for meals you won't even remember. Looking past the immediate sticker price to calculate this long-term opportunity cost is the exact mathematical divide separating a broke mindset from a wealthy one. Open your bank statement right now, scroll through your last 30 days, and isolate every recurring charge that eventually adds up to $500. Look at that list and ask yourself one specific question. Are these in your retirement? Most people would say no, but they keep paying anyway. The immediate charges are highly visible and automated, while the sacrificed retirement capital remains entirely hidden from view. The systems designed to process your payments weaponize convenience. They make it frictionless to spend, intentionally masking the devastating long-term cost of our daily routines. Consider two individuals living in the exact same city, working the same job, both earning $60,000 a year. Person A spends $500 a month on small recurring comforts. Person B takes that same $500 and automatically invests it into an S&P 500 index fund. An index fund is simply an investment that pools your money to buy a tiny piece of the 500 largest companies in the US stock market. This chart tracks their respective net worth over 2.5 decades. Person A ends up with $0 from that income stream, while Person B has accumulated $474,000. Adopting the $500 rule provides a high-resolution view of your bank statement, turning an automatic habit back into a conscious choice. Redirecting just one $500 habit is the baseline difference between renting your temporary comfort and owning your permanent financial freedom.